Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, it is I, Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the Bro Chat, and I have my lovely co-host Becky, Vintage and More,
Hi.
alongside with John, the reseller. And I hope everybody's Saturday was fantastic and amazing. And without further ado, I want to bring my amazing special guest up so he can tell you all about his channel and everything he would like for you to know.
Well, I'm
Take
John
it
the
away, John.
Reseller, or as Aaron likes to say, John the Troll Reseller, but no trolling today, so I'm going to put that away. But I'm John the Reseller. I'm from Southern California. Um, I do all my shipping from Pirate Ship. I've been very lucky. The post office that I go to is a little small postal outlet, so I can get in and out of the post office. So if you've seen my short that I had yesterday, it was very zen and tranquil. And I do my billing with PayPal. I'm going to be doing it on the last week of December. So if you don't get anything by the 30th, please contact me and make sure that you got the correct address with me and we can get everything taken care of. 6 more shows to go before the end of the year. Next week, I'm going to be with my sister Uni on Monday at 3:30 on my channel. Then on Tuesday, I'll be with my other sister on her channel and with my sister Uni. It'll be Regina, Uni, and Angela, and take some time off for Christmas. And we'll be back the day after Christmas doing our sibling sale. So that is me in a nutshell. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, John. And here is Becky.
Well, hi everybody. Yeah, I am pretty much caught up on invoicing. I just have like a couple people to invoice, but they said they weren't in a hurry there. And let's see, I do pirate ship and PayPal just like everybody else. I ship out of Glendale, Arizona, and it's a little warmer here. So if you get a package from me that has glass or ceramics in it, make sure that you let it sit for 24 to 48 hours so it gets acclimatized to the colder weather that some of you people are having. Actually, I would like a little snow right now. We've been 70s and 80s, but
Hmm.
anyway. So on Sunday, I'm going to have a show on my channel, 10 p.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern. And along with my co-host, Randy Moon Valley Crafts, I'm going to have Gina of Southern Siren Vintage. And then Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern, Randy and I are going to have Doggone Happy Jane join us. And then normally I have a show on Thursday, but because of Christmas, we're not going to have a sale that day. And I hope you guys enjoy your family and friends. And then on the following next Saturday, I'm going to do a drop sale on my channel, but it starts on New England Cajun Roots Reseller Adventures channel. It's a reseller community shop hop. It starts on his channel at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern. I know I'm later in the day and think I'm around 2-ish. I have to look at that again. And then, of course, next we're on with Aaron, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern. And then that night, I'm going to be on Trisha's channel, Sandy and Otto, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah. So that's pretty good. But I'm going to have like 4 days off during the holiday little week here. So I'm going to get caught up on some other things. So
Yes.
that's about what I've got going on. And thank you,
All right.
everybody.
Thank you, Becky.
Hi, KJ.
Hey, KJ. Hello, KJ. Hello, Unimagic. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, and
Angela.
Angela. I tongue tied. So yes, thank y'all so very much for coming and seeing us tonight. I am Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the Bro Chat, and oh, I got to change that. I got to change the thing on there. I got to put my email on top of there. I had put some of my other phone. I do that after I go off in my next break. And hello, Doreen. So I am shipping from Maryland. I will be invoicing start the invoice after the sale. If you pay your invoice, as soon as you pay your invoice, your items will go out ASAP. The sales that I have coming up next week is Christmas Eve. I may be on with Trish and Denise. I'm not quite sure the time. I gotta check back with them and see if we're gonna do that. So look up for me from there. And then Saturday at 6:00 p.m. Eastern. No, Friday at 7:00 p.m. Eastern. I will be on Trish's channel alongside Sandy and Otto, alongside with Sue Spezio and Angie's Oddity. The show is called A Picture Tells a Story, aka the Sue Spezio Show. And then Saturday at 6:00 p.m. Eastern, it will be my amazing and fantastic end of the year sale where I will be bringing big, giant lots of items. I'm talking about like in the hundreds of postcards, vintage, black and white photo postcards, music sheets, spoons, all types of stuff. They're gonna be an amazing sale. And of course, this hat will go up for auction, and 10% of the proceeds will go to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. There is 54 brooches on this hat. You see, it's filled up with beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brooches.
Very nice.
And hello, Pamela. How are you? And hello, Nicole. So let's go. Let's go over the rules of the sale. So each buyer will be bringing 15 items. Each buyer, it'd be 3 items per round. It'd be a buy-in, and it'd be 5 rounds per person. It'd be a buy now or offer up with some choices mixed in. Then an offer up, the countdown goes like this: going once, going twice, last call, and then I say sold. If someone comes in and bid as I'm doing the countdown, I would do the countdown over again and make sure everybody has a fair shot of what they're bidding on. And if we went above the price of you are willing to pay for it, stay out as quick as possible so we can improve it along with the sale. And the bidding increments goes like this: $1 to $20, it's a $1 bidding increment. From $20 to $50, it's a $2 bidding increment. From $50 to $100, it's a $5 bidding increment. And from $100 and beyond, it's a $10 bidding increment. And I am still accepting memberships and super chats if you would like to do that. And I have just thought about something, and I have merch. So on my merch, it has a picture of my hat from last year, and it says hats and brooches make everything better. So I have wall art, stickers, water bottles, mugs, t-shirts, sweaters, yoga mats, totes, all types of stuff. If you would like to purchase some, this is what I just thought of. I'm gonna do a giveaway. I gotta think about how I want to do it, but I'm gonna do like a little giveaway, and the lucky person will get this hats and brooches to make everything better wall art. That's next week. Next week I will do that, and I will brainstorm as we're doing the show, and I will let you know how I'm going to go about doing the giveaway and stuff like that. I want to see about that special wheel how people have. I gotta figure out how they do that. But I believe that is everything. So I will bring up John so we can start our first item. So his first item.
Glad everybody has come to join us this Saturday afternoon or evening, depending on where you're at and all that. This first item is going to be a $6 start. It measures 8 inches across and 4 inches high. It is a glass divider serving piece for cranberry sauce or pickles and olives or M&Ms, the green and the red. It does have a silver, I think it's stainless steel because I couldn't find any wording that said sterling on it. There is some patina on there. I did not want to clean it to leave it for the new owner, but this is a great piece if you like to have serving pieces or just to have on a coffee table.
Beautiful, beautiful piece.
Yes. I'm going to be doing some downsizing in the next few weeks. So I'll be moving out some pieces and dishware and things like that. This is the bottom. I didn't see a marking on there though. There's no chips, there's no cracks, just fingerprints and a little bit of dust.
Beautiful.
I know there's a little bit of a lag, so we'll give it another few seconds and then we'll move on to the next one. Double gravy, double chocolate gravy or country gravy and sausage gravy, whatever you like to put on there. But see no interest, we can go ahead and pass on that one. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it as a start. This is a 8-inch Eiffel Tower vase. It is case glass with white. It'll be a starting bid of $6. Make sure the measurement is correct. Yep, 8 inches. And the base is 3 inches. Here's your base. There's no chips or cracks on this. Rubbing it here, no blood on me. It's just a nice piece. Nice little bud vase. Perfect for Valentine's. Put a red rose on there. What I love about clear and white, it kind of goes with any color decor that you have. If you're looking for a certain thing, put it in the chat room. We might have it and be able to pull it out during the show.
Yeah.
But seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I'm going to do a buy it now of $5. I brought this out a few days ago. I didn't know that there should be a cup that should go under this, but this is a great teapot. It has ladybugs and daisies. There is some crazing to it. What I like about it, you can pour it. There you go. There's no thing because you got your little lip there. But this would be cute for a little country cottage, or if you like ladybugs, or you like daisy items. It is unmarked, but it is gorgeous. Let me give you a little quick measurement on this piece. From spout to teapot, from spout, the handle is 7 inches, and it's about 5 inches tall with the lid on there. So this is going to be a buy it now of $5 for this cute little cozy hobnail style teapot.
Nice, beautiful pot there.
You know, there's a little bit of crazy, and I'm not sure if it shows it or not. It's just nice. Great for springtime. There's a show there. And then in my next round, I'll bring out some postcards. But those were my 3 items. I thank everybody. And if you haven't done it already, please give Aaron that thumbs up. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you, Don. And here is Becky.
Okay, well, hi everybody. My first item, I buried under a couple of items, but we'll get it. Okay, so number 1 is $15 start, and it is the delineator. That's a hard word. This is January 1917, the Butterick Publishing Company. There are a couple of pages, I think, that have, I don't know if this one has anything removed out of it. We'll look. Anyway, this is the cover. It says Home Sweet Home, painted in pastel for the delineator by Francis Miller. Anyway, words can be hard. So this is, the world is so full of a number of things. And then this is Heinz cream. So this picture here is Heinz cream. And the world is full of so many things here. Mothers. So they have little stories and stuff in here. At home with the world's greatest artist. It's that, and it's a Victrola on the back side. And in here it has, oh yeah, there is, this page does have a bit missing. That's what I was looking at. Okay, this one's cool. The greatest story in the world, the story of the Nativity. St. Luke chapter, whatever here. That's in here. I think the artwork in this is just wonderful.
Yes.
And then, let's see, look forward to another page here. There's Libby's own way of serving their most popular foods. And that's the one that has a little bit of the page missing behind it. Let's see. Somewhere there was pictures of the fashion. Let me get that. Here we go. Here's some when the French clocks strike, and then all the world is young.
Hey, Calypso.
Hi, Cat. You're so cute. So it's like a Butterick Publishing. Here's narrow belts and a big, big pocket mark. New frocks lines vary from blouse to bodice.
Nice.
Some more dresses. Oh, here's Vaseline Camphor Ice. This house is $948. Oh my goodness. There's your house for $948.
Yes, please.
Yes, I'll take 2. All over the house, 3-in-1 oil company. Let's see. Oh, here's some. The trend of the new lines in frocks and suits. This was 15 cents a copy or $1.50 for the year. Let's see here. The aftermath of the holiday gifts and for important members of the family. So this is for important members of the family. And this is the aftermath of the holiday. I don't know what that means. I guess you're putting in more stuff. And here's the back. It's a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Old Durant's cleanser. We got some for Madame and Kitchen Maid. So, nice book. It has quite a few pages. I didn't show them all, of course, but that's number one. And that's $15. Okay. And let me get number two in here. Number two. Number two is going to be a $5 start. And it's just for this comes in its original box from Romania. It's Romania, Transylvania. And then you have Dracula and Bran. And on the back it says, designed by Denaro, Apulum Fine Porcelain. And on the back of this, it has a map. Shows you where everything is, or was at that time. Thought the map part was neat too. Here's the sides of the box. And it says Denora since 1992, Romanian handmade souvenir.
Awesome.
It is vintage. Vintage the souvenir piece. That's number two. Start at $5. And at any time when we're showing things, if we go on further down the way, if you guys are interested in an item, you can go ahead and just let us know in the chat, and we'll be sure and help you out. And my next item is going to be a lot of pictures. I have some antique pictures. There are a lot of 30 pieces. When I looked up the outfits and stuff in the pictures, they were telling me 1910s to 1920s. So I'll just show you the pictures. That one. This one with a little girl on a trike and a dog and her mom. Sweet. And this one has a sailor in it. And on the back, I took this picture of Fred, Millie, and Freddie while they were here in October. So it does give you some names to the people there. This one's a little harder to see. This one looks like it was one of those postcard pictures. Little girl. And I love the little baby buggy in this. Little dolls. 3 kids. Some girls standing up by the side of a lake or river. Got this child here. And you see the shoes, the older shoes and hat. Dates back then. And this one in the background has a car from that age. You can see the car back there. And she's holding a little doggy. And then we've got these 3. These almost remind me of being here somewhere like Arizona, New Mexico, something like that. And then in the next picture, looks like they're picking. So it says actually on it, picking a bouquet. So and it says more on there, but can't remember what those are. They're like a cactus that we have here. This person. Then we have this says it's Aunt Lillian in New York. She looks like she could handle a lot. This lady. This looks like a band. I don't know if it's a military band or what it is. Then there's this old car with these guys. And it says Jess and tell him, Allen. Their last name's Allen. Then we've got this soldier. And yeah, this probably like World War I. Another one.
Very nice.
One. Getting down there. And she's playing a piano. And some of these are like, you can tell they're the same family members in the different photos. They wanted to get some good shots of Grandma. Looks like. Posed in different ways. You can see, it looks like, is that a mirror in the background? Always trying to look at what's on the shelf and what's around her, you know. I always think that's cool. These ladies. These are waiting in a line. I'm not sure why. But we've got some pins and neat things to look at there. And I don't know what's up with this guy. It's kind of a funny picture for then. But he's got an umbrella. It looks like a sunny day to me. And then he's got his pants leg all the way up. And he's got the things that keep the socks up with. Garters. The guy garters. That's kind of interesting. And then this one. And then there's 4 of the same one. It's a family in front of their house. So you get all 30 of these antique pictures for $15. And that was my third item.
All right. Thank you, Becky.
And thank you for looking, everybody.
All right. All right. My first item. Hello, Trish. How are you?
Hi, Trisha.
My first item is a pair of car headlights. Something different for the show. And it's going to be an offer up of $8, which if you ever bought headlights on a car, this is an amazing price. So here I have super white car lighting revolutions, halogen lamp, halogen lamp, high temperature. And this is a 12-volt 65-watt headlights.
Say what it fits.
It says this boat is for off-road or car show use only. So if you know any car people, it's not really for regular cars. It's for like car shows and stuff like that. Please check your local state traffic law before applying this product for your vehicle. This product may require special installment due to its high output of heat and pressure. So if you know anybody who's a car person who would love this, who enter into car shows and stuff like that, this would be great for them. Super cool case here. If there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. Now, are there any Duck Dynasty fans out there? Because I have a Duck Dynasty hat, brim hat, that says Duck Dynasty on it. And it has a camouflage brim. Never been worn, brand new. So it has a little paper on the edge. And on the back, it says Duck Dynasty A&E. So this is from the show Duck Dynasty. And on the back, and it's a Velcro strap on the back. So yep, it says Duck Dynasty and AME are the trademarks of AME TV network. And it's $5 for this lovely hat. So I'm gonna trade hats for a second. First time someone wearing it right now. Tighten it up a little bit. How you like it? So that's for $5. Just let me know if you're interested. But if there's no interest, we can move it to the side. Now I have a set of 2 Holland dolls, plastic dolls. It's an offer up of $8 for the set of them. They come in a plastic. They look very vintage. And you see they have their wooden shoes like they have in Holland. And it's a lovely, beautiful, amazing case that is in. And they are sleepy eye dolls. You see the lady with the beautiful, lovely dress outfit. There's a flower on her blouse, white and black striped skirt, and her little bonnet on. The guy that got a hat, and their faces is an amazing, fantastic condition. Oh, and So it's genuine ROZETTA dolls.
Rosetta?
Rosetta. Rosetta. Is that okay? Rosetta. What that mean? I always think of it as Rosetta Stone when you're trying to learn a new
Yeah, I
language.
know. That's what I was wondering.
And so it's Amsterdam. Oh,
Is it Amsterdam?
Amsterdam. You're right, Amsterdam.
Okay.
And the
It's an
doll.
Amsterdam doll that's a little hammy,
Yeah.
apparently.
The dolls are probably about 8 inches tall. The case itself is 9.5 tall. Yes. And you see she had like a little hairpin up here. And I think the shoes are made out of wood. But if it's so interested in this, we can move it to the side and we can bring back John.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to show some New Year's postcards. I got 2 lots available. This is the first postcard. We have that one here. And then here's the backing to it. So we'll put that right there. This beautiful postcard here. Here's the back of that. Here's that postcard there. Happy New Year's. They sure did get their value worth. They wanted to write everything down and all that. Let's put that. A Happy New Year. Here's more of a silver tone. Have that. A joyous New Year. Here's the back of that one there. A Happy New Year. From Iowa, 1907. Here's this one here. I love the background of that. So you have that. And this one here. That's blank on the back of that one. And then you have a Happy New Year, 1911. Postmark 1910. So that's lot number A. And then lot number B. Wishing you a Happy New Year. You have that one here. You have a Happy New Year here. Right here. And I see that Jamine's in for 10, looking for 11. I have different kinds. I have Christmas, I have birthdays, Valentine's, Easter. Don't have Halloween anymore. I did have Halloween earlier this year. That one here.
Hello, Jameen.
1910 Chicago. That one here. Have that there. Here's the back of that card. And then the last one for this is a Happy New Year. And got a little crazy on that stamp there. So we see Jameen in. We're looking for 11.
All right. So if anybody else is interested, we really see 11 or better. There's no other bids. We can start the countdown for Jameen. So we
Okay.
are going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Jameen. Congratulations, Jameen.
And which slot would you like? A or B or both? Okie dokie.
Oh.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I have another lot. We're going to move over to Valentine's and all that. And I have a choice lot on this one here. Here's the first one. Be My Valentine's. That's writing on that card. And you have a Valentine's greeting. Look at that. Then you have from 1909. Yeah, looks like the Campbell kids. We got Jameen in. This is from 1914.
Thank you, Jameen.
A Loving Thought. Looking for 7 now. And this one is from 1910. And then you have for lot B, you have To My Valentine's here. I just love the colors and the looks, and I just get amazed by them all. Here's St. Valentine greeting. I'm not able to tell the year, but it'll be before 1917. Do that stamp.
Yes, they are.
St. Valentine's greetings. 1908. And then you have this one here. And you have that one right there. So we have Jameen in. We're looking for 7. There's a choice of this lot.
All right. So we need to see 7 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Jameen. Going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Jameen. Congratulations, Jameen. Which one or ones would you like? Hey, Randy.
Both lots, okay.
All right.
And Aaron, I know you have Jameen's info, so I'll get that from you later on.
Okay, I got you.
This is new to me because I never really sell non-postcard stuff, but I had some various items for Christmas, from our house to yours. I'm not sure the date part. Let me have that. So here's one of the items. Then this one was a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And it came with that. So that item here. Then you have Best Wishes. Merry Christmas. It opened up, and then you have all that information. Then you have a Christmas greetings. Have that here. And you have another Christmas greetings. This one I thought was nice. I'm not sure if this was handmade or store-bought, but you have that. What I just like the writing on the back. And to wish you a joy Christmas. It says 1929 on there. And we have Christmas greetings. And I see Jameen is in for 10.
Jameen is in at 10. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 11 or better. If there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Jameen. They're going once. They're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Jameen.
Thank you so much, Jameen. And that was my 3.
All right.
I'll be doing Easter next.
And here is, back to you. Here is Becky. You're muted, Becky.
Oh, it's crinkling bags, so I didn't want y'all to have to go through that.
Yeah.
Number 4. Number 4 is a magazine from January of 1906. It's Toilettes. January 1906 fashion magazine. And it does have a few little pieces missing, and the condition, you know, it's old. It's the front cover. And the front cover is separated from the magazine a lot. And here's the back. And it says it's the practical and original fashion magazine. Single copy, 25 cents or $2 for the year. Okay, let me go here. So this is what the maddish woman will wear. Or modish. Yeah. Oh, the back of the front cover has hats. Really neat hats. And then what the modish woman will wear. I just think it's fun to kind of look at the articles and read how they say things. Calling toilets of money-back taffeta. And here's the practical dressmaker.
Nice.
And the back cover is also unattached. And here's special offer, 25 cents, price of patterns. And then
Beautiful magazine. Guys, this is a very wonderful condition.
yeah, it does have a couple of pages. Like here's a page that has a part missing right here. But the other ladies that are there are still quite good.
It's 120 years old? That's amazing.
Yeah, it does have a little staining, but yeah, it just says,
Let's look at the dresses back then. Is worked it by itself. Wow.
well, and then they have ads too, during it.
Jameen in that 15.
I think Jameen. Anybody else would like in? We need to see 16 or higher, but we can count it down to Jameen if he's the only one that has interest.
All right. Anybody else is interested? We need to see 16 or better. We're going once with Jameen. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Jameen. Congratulations, Jameen.
I think it's funny that this one is saying, don't be so thin.
Ah,
And usually they have those waists that are all cinched
yeah.
down
They were
and
trying to
stuff.
make them thin.
I'm like, okay. All right. Thank you, Jameen.
Is that for her body or maybe her hair?
I don't know. But you got to wonder, though. Yeah, 1906. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Number 5. Good. Is a start of $10. Something moving on a little different. It's a U-Haul truck.
Nice.
This is the old logo. U-Haul Movers World Moving Van in a box. It's 11 3/4 inches long is how long the truck is. Special van features: conventional cab, drop-down rear door, trailer parking gear, rolls when trailer is detached, solid construction, clear sunroof and windshield, non-toxic, baked enamel paint, and smooth edges.
Really awesome.
It says it's made in Korea, ages 3 and up. This toy painted with non-toxic paint. It's always good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy gauge metal. And that's number 5 for $10.
That's a cool. Did it say with the year or did I miss that?
I don't know if I found a year on here. It's made in Korea, so even older. Look on the back and see if it says. Yeah, I don't see that it says anywhere. I don't know. And I don't know when U-Haul had this logo either. But I can look it up and see if I can figure it out. Okay. Number 6 is a lot of 71 photos from like 1930s to 1950s. And some of these have who it is on the back too, so that's always kind of nice to see. Number 6. And here's what you're getting. That's Wayne. And this is Rama and Jenny.
Ooh.
Ramah, Rama. And this says it's 1937 or 1938. George's mother, Ada. Rama is in this one again. George, Ed, and George's dad. Ed, George's dad. Okay, then you got these guys up on a cliff, it looks like. And this guy in a tree says his name's Wayland. And then This gal in a tree doesn't tell you who that is. And then here's a little girl, and I don't know if this is Becky or Betty, but that ain't me. But anyway, I'm not sure she liked her picture taken. This says it's Alan B. And then got two of this guy. And then two like this. I think different ages of him. And then we've got these two gals. Little girl on a stoop. Cute. And this gal. And she's all in the bushes. I'm not sure why. Love the bow on this one's hair. It says, Ida and Wilma at our house in Riverdale, 1945. Ethel's mother and oldest daughter. Ida was Mama's first cousin. This one's funny. So here's the picture. And it says, Dear Auntie Drews, my mommy didn't want Grandma to send this to you because I look so cross. And it says more on the back here. But I just thought it was so funny. Grandma didn't want it sent. Like these old cars. In here. And some of these you can tell are like the same kind of people, same people. There's one or two of the same. And look at the doggies trying to get in the picture too.
Yeah. Neat.
And then I think this is a marching band out in the field they're watching.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like maybe at a football game or something. We got these three gals. And then these three. And then this guy here. This kid here. I wonder if that's an old teeter-totter.
Yeah, I would say a seesaw. Or...
Seesaw, teeter-totter, yeah. And this one's got a little cow.
Calf.
Yeah, calf.
That's
Spotted
cool.
calf. Then we've got this sailor with, I would assume, maybe his child. And then we get the whole dang family here.
So cool.
That one boy looks like he's sticking his tongue out.
Yeah, I say so.
I think so. That's funny. And this is the same one, but without the kids in front. And then this guy. And that same guy is in the end on that picture. And then he looks like he's sitting down in this picture.
Yeah.
So you get all 71 of these pictures from 1930s to 1950s, looks like. $18 start. Oh, I didn't show all these. We got a lot more. Okay. Here, I'll show them real quick.
Oh, we got
Jameen in. I'm like, that doesn't seem like 71.
If anybody else is interested, we would need to see a 19 or better. We can throw the bids. We can start the countdown for Jameen.
Some of these have names on them too. It's a horse.
We got Last Call.
Another
And
horse.
we are.
There's a bunch of kids at school.
Mean. Hello, Voo. How are you?
The best ones were in the back. Sorry.
Or did they all come from one source?
I got them at a antique mall, or not an antique mall, an auction. So all of the stuff that was in the box was like this kind of stuff.
All right, congratulations.
So I have some more coming up too.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Becky. All right. So now I have another set of 2 French dolls. And it's going to be an offer up of $5. So here you have these lovely, beautiful French dolls here. And it says Hopi Folklore. I guess that's supposed to be folklore or something. Carzia. And I guess they're from Orleans. It's kind of hard to see with the plastic. See if I can stay on there. There we go. Still hard to see. Oh, hold on.
Those are neat. They look 50s and 60s.
Yeah. Orleans. She has a wonderful outfit. Wonderful hairdress. Look at the guy, all fancy. She got a little pitcher in her hand. Water jug. In the plastic. And the dolls are about 7 inches tall, and the carry case is about 7.5. But if it's no interest in this, you can move it to the side. Now I have a lot of of 15 music sheets. It's going to be an offer up of $20. So here we have Daddy's Little Boy from the 1950s. The Things We Did Last Summer. They didn't believe me. To you, my love. Down the trail of aching hearts. And hello, Troy. We have that Twilight Melody. On the beach at Bow Bally. Have you forgotten the you and me that used to be? Hello, Denise Magical Emporium.
Hi, Denise.
Don't forget me in. Don't fence me in. Hollywood Continue. He has to get over, and get under to fix up his automobile. Georgia Pines. In the evening by the moonlight. There's maybe some antiques mixed in also. Angelina. And then some. And there's a cabin in the pines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 music sheets. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. Now I have a Mario Kart, like a Lego set. It's not really Lego. Oh, I guess I could say Connect set. And it's an offer up of $5. Here we have Connect Mario Kart, official Nintendo product, Mario Kart building set. It shows you how it connect there, and it shows you because you can be like a cart, like a wheels, and then like almost like a hovercraft type of thing, where you can be kind of floating, as you can see on the picture. This was made in China. Where it says made in China with 91% China content and 9% US content. Cool looking box. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side and we can go to John.
Okie dokie. I wanted to show a piece of jewelry. This is a piece of Weiss jewelry. It's a floral and all this. Weiss was in business from 1942 to the early 70s. It was founded by Albert Weiss, who was a former employee of Coral Jewelry. It is marked here with Weiss. See if I can get the marking to show up. The reason why it is a lower price is there is a little bit of fading in here and some chip wear on that. Hi, Sandy. Welcome in. But it is a beautiful piece.
How you doing, Sandy?
But I just love that it is marked.
Nice to see you, Sandy.
I notice when you say brooches or jewelry, she pops up out of nowhere. But it is good to see her. I had to get new camera work so I can show jewelry much better. But this is a beautiful marked piece right there. All that. And Merry Christmas, Spiffy. We're glad you are here today. We're glad that everybody came in. It is a rollover class. It's one of those antique ones, so be careful. They'll poke you.
Yeah. So if anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 10 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Smithy. So we're going twice, going once, going twice. Last call. And we are sold to Sandy.
Congratulations. And I'll be showing some more jewelry in the next round. Let me do a few more postcards. We'll bring out some Easter postcards here. We have this beautiful one right here. There's your marking. I think it says 1911. I've come to terms I could not be a postman because I would be reading most of this stuff before they got there. I'd be like, oh, your cousin's not feeling good, but grandma's okay. No. They're neat. There's some fascinating. I sent some to Angela, and she goes, did you read these? And I said, no. She goes, this one girl, her mom wrote to her and said, when are you coming home to get the lard? This one is from 1911. You have best wishes for Easter from 1909. And then you have this one here. That one, it happens to be blank. I'll put that for letter A. And then letter B, plot. And that one here. That one is blank on this side here. A Holy Easter from 1911 from La Crosse, Wisconsin. Just a thought. 1919. This was during World War II, so the stamp actually went up to 2 cents, but it brought it back down right after the war. Welcome Easter morning. Here. This is probably one of my favorites.
Oh, shoot.
So you have that one here. So we're looking for a start of $6 for this choice lot, A or B. Now it's a little bit of a lag, so we'll give it a quick second.
Did you pin the amount?
I'm trying to. It won't let me. I'm trying to hit it.
It's all good.
There we go.
Wow.
All right. I was trying to hit it. And
yeah, it's
my fault. I was just couldn't.
StreamYard's been acting up with a lot of things. But see no interest. We're going to go ahead and pass on that one. I'll go ahead and put this one in. And then I have another Valentine's Day lot. And I have, yes, we have heart to heart
Oh,
to my Valentine's.
oh. Cat had trouble too this morning.
Yeah. StreamYard's been playing little games. And then YouTube is taking away subscribers. So make sure you are subscribed to Aaron, Becky, and I.
Oh,
They
yes,
like to,
please.
we have this one here. This is a cute little one for Valentine's. Yep. So this is lot number A. Then lot number B.
Oh, we got I guess Cat came in first. And Lori, you would need to come in at 7 or better.
My heart's gift. For 1923. That one here.
All right, Lori is out. So we got Cat in 6.
Looking for 7.
Anybody else would like to come in at 7? If there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Cat. So we're going once, going twice. We have last call. We are sold to Cat. Congratulations, Cat.
Congratulations. Would you like lot A or B or both lots?
A.
Good choice. And then we also have lot B available if anybody would like to come in for 6 on that.
Yes. Lori, would you like 6?
Would you like lot B, Lori?
Let's see. The lot B. Just let us know.
Okay. And that was my 3. And okay, Lori,
Yes,
I don't have your information, but I'll get that from Aaron and Kat. I already have your information. Thank you all.
All right. And here is Becky.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Let's see. Number 7. Number 7 is a picture of Buffalo Bill. Take it out of this so it's not so shiny. This is William F. Cody, Buffalo Bill. Was born in Iowa in 1846, and he died in Colorado in 1917. William Frederick Cody, American Guide, sponsored the first Wild West show, and the original Buffalo Bill was the last of the notable frontier scouts in America. At 14, he became a writer of the Pony Express, later a government guide during the Sioux-Cheyenne War. He killed the Cheyenne chief Yellow Hand in personal combat. He was called Buffalo Bill because he supplied buffalo meat to the laborers during the building of the Kansas Pacific Railway. This is number 13 in the famous American series. It gives you all that information on the back. What's that? It's kind of old paper here. Trying to be careful.
That is neat.
Yeah.
I had bison. I don't know if it's the same thing.
Okay, it says you can get any of these pictures that you want in the following simple way. For each picture, send the top from a package of Post's 40% brand flake together with 3-cent stamp to cover mailing cost of each to the Postum Company, Department FA, Battle Creek, Michigan, with no zip code. Make your selection for this from this complete list. Never had buffalo meat? Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. When did they start putting zip codes in?
1963, I think.
So this is prior to 1963. So probably 50s, I think, maybe 40s, 50s is when this was made. Okay. That's number 7. Yeah, it is very lean meat. Number 8. Number 8 is the start of $8. And it's in the box. The box has a little separation here on that one end flap.
Oh,
Oh, okay. And they're the pinking shears, Model C pinking shears. $8 start. They're 5.5 inches long. I just think it's neat that they still have the box. And I did cut with them to make sure they do cut good.
we got Jameen is in at 8.
Newark, New Jersey, USA. Thank you, Jameen. And we can count it down to Jameen if she's the only one interested.
All right. Anybody else is interested? We would need to see a 9 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Jameen. Going once, going twice. We have last call. Oh, and we are sold to Jameen.
Thank you, Jameen.
Congratulations, Jameen.
Those are nice. All right. Okay, let me get my last item up here. This one I call my kind of star photo lot. Number 9 is an $8 start. My cheat sheet up here. Okay. So number 9. And first we have Roy Rogers and Trigger.
Cool.
And then this is Roy Rogers and Dale Evans, his wife. I'm not sure who the other 2 people are. And then Roy Rogers with another gal. So I'm thinking somebody took this with their little camera, maybe on a visit. And this is Dale Evans with 2 people. And then next, we have Robert Vaughn. Who's in like something like I Spy or something. I don't remember what it was. It says patented in the USA 1965. So if you collected all of the cards, you could make a bigger picture of him on the back. That's these kind are. And then we have Shirley Temple. And Shirley Temple when she was older. And this was February 10th, 1950. It was a postcard to Robert York in Linden, Michigan.
That's real. Is it signature? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's on there.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm.
And the last picture, it doesn't quite go with that, but it's Santa Monica Palisades. And it's an old picture. So I'm thinking, they're pretty much stars in California. But I know the Pacific Palisades, had fires and different stuff and earth moving. And, this place may not even be there anymore. I don't know. But Santa Monica Palisades, Keystone Photo Services, South Olive Street in Los Angeles. There's the back. But I just thought that was kind of neat picture. You get that one. Two of the Shirley Temple. You get Robert Vaughn. And then the four, I think it's four, right? Four with Roy Rogers, Dale Evans, and Trigger. And I don't think these photos of Roy Rogers are going to be in anything that anybody else has, because to me it looks like somebody was taking them themselves, you know, like out of their camera. Like maybe they were on a set where he was at. So it kind of looks like a personal photograph that somebody did of these. So, okay. So you get you get eight pictures. Start of $8.
Lovely.
Okay. Number 8. Oh, that's number 9. Number 9 for $8. Like, okay. And that was my third item.
All right. Thank you, Becky.
I was trying to confuse myself there. And thank you.
All right. So here I have a set of 2 wooden figures. It's an offer up of $20. So the first one we have here is for $20. I mean, the first one we have here is the, what do you call him? Not
A friar.
friar, yeah.
Friar monk.
Yeah, friar
Or a monk, yeah.
or monk. And he has his little cup there and a picture. Beautiful, amazing details. He is 14 inches tall. He has a little red burgundy felt bottom. Lovely hat with his keys. And then you have this cowboy, old man, like from the westerns. But there's a little issue where I guess where his pipe is at is like a piece kind of broke off right there. But yeah, it's a lovely details in there. And he has his bottle with his beer mug.
Chasparella.
And he is 10 inches tall. Yeah, Chesperetta. And you got a little stand there. So both of these for $20.
That is a lot of detail, 710. You're correct.
Yeah.
Looks like a minor 49er.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Then Monica's going to come in because you said 49ers.
Not the same. Not the same at all.
No. This one's better. The other one's a lousy football team.
But if there's no interest in this, you can move it to the side. And now I have a lot of trains or like circus trains, circus lot. And it's an offer up of $20. So here we have this big giant lot of circus trains. So these are kind of like handmade, and so it's I guess the company was called Spark Circus, something like that. So you have railroad show. You have King's Brothers, Cole Brothers, Spark. That's 2. We have this lovely train, Sparks. That's tickets. That's 77. Like you would have the animals in there. Lovely design.
That's neat.
Yeah.
It's neat.
A little flatbed truck. And 2 more of these. And you have these little pine trees. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Oh, wow.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and like 25 pieces for $20.
Sparks began as a small wagon show in 1889 and grew into a major railroad circus by 1923. So they
Wow.
were sold in 1931 to H.B. Gentry, who then sold it to Ringling Brothers and closed the show in 1931, and they burned the wagons around 1940.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's an old piece.
Yeah. So it's $20 for this piece right here. But if it's no interest, we can move it to the side. But if y'all change your mind, please let me know. And if you see something in the replay that has not been claimed, please email me, John, or Becky, and we will gladly get you down for what you asked for. Now I have a doll offer up $5. Oh, and I wanted to tell y'all, I forgot one show for next week. I will be on with Two Old Guys Vintage, Mark and Mike, alongside with Tooch Man and Donna Maria, Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So here we have what looks like to me a Maria Antoinette doll.
That's what I was thinking with the dot and everything.
Yeah. And it's you can see the discoloration of the plastic container plastic protection cover. It's a pretty vintage piece. And this is 6.5. Well, the doll is 5 inches. The case is 6.5 inches. It is missing the bottom piece of it though. And you see her beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dress. The little handle. But if it's no interest in this, we can move it to the side and we can go back to John.
Okie dokie. I have some brooches. I'm gonna make it easy. It's gonna be a buy it now, $7, claim by letter. So this is your first brooch here. And this is gold tone with red rhinestones. And it has a C class. So you have that one here. We have this one here, this green one. Looks like some filigree work. This is also with the C class. This is letter C. Gold tone with the C class. This one here, this is more of a rose gold. And this is with a rollover class. This one here is with some multicolor rhinestones. And this also has a C class. And you have a swan. And this is also with the C class. And this is a buy it now, $7, claim by letter. Thank you, Lori.
Those are some beautiful brooches.
Yes, they are. And I think they say after Saturday you can buy for yourself now.
Okay.
Letter F to Becky. Okay, thank you, Becky.
Yeah, and I'll give you the address where it needs to go.
Okay.
D for
Sandy.
Sandy with like D.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't have Claudia K's address.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody else is interested, let us know.
Yep. They can just take a picture and say, hey, I saw that one and I want it. I'm going to keep some more. I have a few more brooches that I wanted to bring out. And let's see. This one will make A. You have that with some pink rhinestones.
It's a neat tree.
Yeah.
There. Then you have a pink bow. Here's the backing of that. That's a C class. I don't know. I was thinking Star Trek when I saw this. I was like, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, kind of.
And that's with a C class on there. And you have this one that hangs down and you have it with a teardrop. That's with a C class here. This is kind of neat. This gives that Asian vibe with the bamboo and all that. Something different. And that's with the C class on that. Then I have this one here. Looks like almost like a wheat stalk and all that. And these are also claim it by letter, $7.
Is this a second set?
This is my second round. I go pretty quick.
Okay. A and B. Becky would like E.
Okay, Vuvu wants A and B. Okay. Let me just put that up here. Okay. Put that there. And then E for Becky. Okay. Anybody else? Let me type this in really quick.
Yeah, I'd like to get one for her daughter too. So that's what I got.
Okay, no problem. You let me know after the show, Becky, and I can get that up. Okay, I'm going to take these away. I have a Monet brooch. Monet was actually started in 1929. They worked with the monocraft, and then in 1937 they went to Monet. And actually Monet was one of the first companies to actually mark their jewelry. So this is a starting bid of $15. It was originally $24. Comes in this box, and you have this beautiful ribbon brooch, ribbon wreath brooch. You got your darks, some lights in there, and some light pinks and all that. And it is marked Monet. There's the marking there. So you have that right there. Everybody texting me. I tell them I don't answer the phone when I'm doing my sales. But this is gorgeous. It measures 2 inches all in diameter. There is some weight to it. It does come with the original box. It is a rollover class. And it's just a beautiful brooch. You can wear this for Valentine's. I see Sandy's in for 15.
Sandy's in for 15. Oh, okay.
Looking for 16. I know, for some reason, YouTube pops up faster than the StreamYard does. And don't forget, if you haven't done it already, please give Aaron and Becky a thumbs up. The hardest working people on here.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and count this down to Spiffy.
All right. So if there's anybody else is interested, we need to see a 16 or better. If there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Sandy. Going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Sandy.
Thank you very much, Sandy. Thank everybody else, too. Thank you. That was my 3.
All right. Thank you, John. And here is Becky.
Okay. My first one up here. Number 10 is going to be a book. It's called Collier's Photographic History of World War II. World War II This is a copyright of 1946. It has 272 pages. See what other specifics I have about it. There's over 800 pictures. It's 14.5 inches by 11.1/8 inch. This is what the inside front cover and the back cover is the same. It has a little bit of wear, some wear on the end here. That corner's pretty good. And manufactured in the United States. And the copyright's right here. This is 1946. It's a chronological history of World War II. So it has the chronological history in the front of when each thing happened. So dates and when each thing happened during the war. And then here's Harry Truman and Roosevelt. And we've got the heart of London showing the destruction, the air blitz of September 1940. Let's see here. I have to look before I show because some of the pictures. World leaders convene at Potsdam. So this is seated.
1945.
Pardon?
Yeah, I was going to say that was in 1945 when they met at Potsdam.
Yeah, 1945. Got Truman, Prime Minister Attlee, Premier Stalin, Fleet Admiral Lee, and Foreign Ministers Bevin, Burns, and Molotov. Got a picture of all of them. But we've got pictures of Nagasaki. And then, let's see, we have some, of course, pictures like this. The opposing team, so to speak. This is Nazis march through the heart of Paris. And let's see if I can move forward here. Something else. General Jonathan M. Wainwright, commander of United States forces in the Philippines. So this looks like pictures in the Philippines.
Nice.
And then we got North African campaign. And some German troops that surrendered on this page here. Not that picture.
Oh, is August 1944 any PT boats info? That time frame?
No. I'd have to go through and look more closely. I can do that later and look. I know Denise likes those. Here's some boats. U.S. Army Air Force bomber, Japanese merchantman, the Bismarck sea battle on March 2/3, 1943.
Where's he?
Japanese destroyers. Yeah. No, German planes. There's some boats on here, but I don't know if it identifies it, so I'll have to go through and look later if it has PT boats. But lots of different pictures all throughout that time frame. American and Chinese troops. And yeah. Anyway, airplanes. Got some troops there, Soviet and whatever. And kamikaze planes. This is 1945. Aircraft carrier USS Franklin. So anyway, I'll look later, Denise, but I'm not sure that they get that specific on that one. But that's number 10, and it's $15. Number 11 is Flying Fortresses. It's got a little bit of condition issue here on this one, but this is, let me get this down here. Much info. There we go. It's a copyright of 1965. It's 362 pages. This is a biography of B-17s and the men who flew them. It's 10 1/4 inches by 7 1/4 inches. So it has the B-52s and the men who flew them. So it'll have plane pictures. It has like Captain Colin Kelly. There was a couple of planes that I even recognized the names of. The Bataan General Douglas MacArthur specially convened B-17E flying headquarters. This has Japanese transport burns offshore while a supply dump goes up in flames. So here's the Messerschmitt, a Messerschmitt. And let's see. Maintenance crew workers on a fortress. Call that kind of plane. So it has a lot of different pictures. Lieutenant, okay, let's see. Guests of the Third Reich, Stalag Luft 1, a special prison for flyers. The Luftwaffe, as a rule, treated their fellow armed better than other prisoners of war were handled in other camps. So there's them. And it says lunch, they had scrambled eggs with sliced tomatoes and bacon, milk and fresh fruit. Dinner, they had a martini. It was pecan and almond nuts, shrimp cocktail, chicken noodle soup, roast beef, Vegetables were peas and potatoes that were mashed. They had a salad with hearts of lettuce with Russian dressing, and for dessert, brandied peaches, coffee, and brandy. So they were treated a little differently because they were flyers. Here's a sunset picture. Just the history in here is just so neat. And then they have like how the planes were built. So you have schematics in the back. And yeah. Okay, that's number 11. That's $6. Anybody would like that? And number 12 is going to be a choice of Raggedy's. They're Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy. They're going to be a choice at $6. Put this on here. And a couple of them can use a little bit of cleaning. So that's why they're $6. These came from my mother's mother-in-law collected dolls, and my mother would purchase some for her, and so that's where these came from. And when her daughters went to like pack everything up, they were bundling up all the dolls and putting them in bags to throw away.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway. So this is Applause, is who makes this Raggedy Andy. This is, which one is this one? Sorry. So this one is 12 inches tall. It's Raggedy Andy. Has a little bit of, some dirt or whatever on the hands. These weren't played with. They were in an adult house, non-smoking. She didn't have cats. I think she had a dog. I remember she had a dog, but that was about it. And then another choice is this Raggedy Ann. Her face could use a little bit of a wash, but this one is handmade. She has a green little pinafore. She's 12 and a half inches tall. She's really cute.
Nice.
And then this one, get him out of here. Here's another Raggedy Andy from Applause, made by Applause. Where's this thing? He even has this tag here. And he's 18 inches tall. Has his tags. And these are $6 choice. And then the last one, course, number 12. It's the number for these. He's from Applause, and he's in blue overalls, and he's 18 inches tall. Little hat. It's kind of a denim look to it, but it's more of a cottony cloth, I think, to that. So you get, this one has painted on eyes. This one has button eyes. So if you were looking for one for a smaller shape, well, this has buttons too, so you wouldn't want to give that to, it would be ages over 3 years old. This one doesn't have any buttons, but like I said, the face could use a clean. And this one is all sewn on. Besides the bow, that might be questionable. I think this one would be okay because these buttons are sewn on. It's Applause. So that's your choices. If anybody's interested, you can let me know later. And that was my 3.
All right. Thank you, Becky.
Thank you for looking, everybody.
And now I have a set of 2 German dolls. Offer up $5. It's still in a plastic case.
Oh, looks like a Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah. And on the back of here, on the bottom, it says 67 on there. And these other words, I don't know.
Baccarat.
Baccarat.
Allemand.
Alma.
No, something like that.
ALLEMAGNE. And he had this beautiful, amazing blonde hair. Blue eye. Then you have this.
You know, I suppose it could be Heidi and her friend too, but that would be Swiss.
I mean, it could be Swiss. I'm not sure the the country of origin where it's from.
It says, how do you spell that? Allemand?
Alma, ALLEMOGNE.
No.
But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. There I have a Duck Dynasty shirt. It's an extra large. Offer up $5. So here on front, it says Duck Commander. And it's a gray shirt. And on the back, it says Fear the Beard. And you have Phil on the back of them. On the back of it. And it says Made in El Salvador. Extra large. Short sleeve shirt.
That's a great price.
Yes, it is. Duck above his head. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. Now I have a book for $5. And it is a novel style type book. You see the beautiful boat and a little gold tone circle right there. And this is Short Cruise. Short Cruise. This was copywritten in 1907. They have chapters like mixed relations, the lordship, Alf's dream, a distant relations, the test. It has amazing illustrations in it. This book has 296 pages. This is an amazing condition, especially for its age. And if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. We can go back to John. And this will be our last round.
Yeah, I do have some thimbles. I'm not sure if anyone is interested in them, but I wanted to bring them out anyways. This one here is from Maryland. You got the crab.
Yeah.
Here's the inside. Aaron's home state.
Yes.
This one is with the crab. This one is this beautiful lady. Get it to focus.
Oh, that's Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. I was wondering, I've seen it, and it is marked inside bone china, made in England.
That's Alice.
And this is a buy it now, claim by letter. This is the Dinner Bell. It's a group in Nova Scotia. And that's gold tone.
You got
Lori for that one. This one is Florida. See that one here. Then you have the French Quarter in New Orleans. Then you have Beatrice Potter's home.
Oh wow.
And this one is marked. This one is marked inside too. Had to get new cameras for the show. I was like, you know what, you're gonna bring postcards and little things. You gotta get cameras that focus well. And then this one here is a brown crab. And then you got the national flower of Jamaica.
What's that?
A little bit of smudge, but I will get that off before I send it out. And I see Lori is in for B.
Anybody else would like any others?
The Beatrix Potter one is kind of cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this one here, and it's also by the National Trust too, for the Beatrix Potter one. But see no interest, I will go ahead and pass these, and I thank you, Lori, for your bid on number B. Okay. I got 3 more brooches. This one is number A. This is a paddle boat. And this is going to be a $9 buy it now. And this is with a rollover clasp. And that it is unmarked. You got your little color rhinestones there. Valentine's is coming up, and you got this beautiful heart one. Has your rollover clasp. This one is also unmarked too. And then you have this one here. This one is a C class in a rose gold. This would be number C. Give it a little minute. I don't see any interest. I'm going to flip my camera over really quick, and then my last item is going to be the Four Faces of Buddha. I have it in 2 colors. This is how I am at the sale. In between rounds, when I'm showing, and then after the sale. Four Faces of Buddha. I have it in this color here. It's kind of like a khaki tan color. So you have that one here, or you can get it in black. I'm going to start selling some of my Asian motif and all that. So just wanted to bring some different and unusual items. But they say this is supposed to be the Four Faces of Buddha.
Cool.
So this is a choice. And you know what? We can make this a buy it now. So whoever wants to put in 4, they can claim by their color.
Awesome.
And if you need an invoice right away, just let me know. You can go ahead and do that. I will be back again on Monday. I'll sell with my sister Uni on my channel at 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central, and 1:30 Pacific. So you can come and see me after you watch Becky and Randy and whoever her special guest is. And then on Tuesday, I'll be on Angela Isaac's channel. I'll be selling with her, Sister Uni, and Regina. And take a few days off, and we'll be back on Friday for our sibling sale. And those were my items. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. And here's Becky.
Okay.
Becky's going to say who her special guest is.
I don't know. I had special guests that changed. Anyway,
I think it's Jane.
I think it's Jane too. Number 13 is going to be a choice of Barbies. They're from Mattel. They're 1889 and 1890 is Mattel is what it says on the back of the heads of these dolls. So these dolls are really special because my mom would buy them for her mother-in-law. And the lady that made them, Janice Carlton, lived in Myrtle Creek, Oregon. And she would go up on fire watch with her husband. And she would create the beautiful gowns that these dolls are in. And the dolls that she would put in period costume. So these come with their stands. This one I'll say you can claim with blue because it does have a beautiful turquoise blue to the back. This originally was $80. This is a lot of work that she did to do all of the hand crocheting. She made all of the flowers. She did their hair. And she would embellish them with, there's a little ribbon here for a necklace. This is a 1902 costume ball gown. So she would tell what they were. They're really pretty. Lots of work went into these. So that one's the blue. Then this one is, I'll say yellow. This one was $75 when they were bought. This is an 1890s Gibson Girl summer ball gown. And she did the hair, all of the hand crocheting, made the beautiful lace embellishments. There's little doll feet there. And this one I'll call burgundy because there's burgundy in some of the part of the dress. She made the hats as well. This one was $75 when made. This is an 1890s Gibson girl costume. Beautiful detail work on everything. So nice. You see this one, she even put a little, like a brooch here, little heart. And then this one we'll call Pink. It's an 1870s party dress.
So cool.
This one was $80 when it was new, or when she first created it. But like I said, a lot of this stuff was either displayed on a shelf or it was just in boxes after she got them. She loved dolls. She had hundreds and hundreds of them. And my mom and I do not collect dolls. So this one's a brunette. And, you know, the back of their head is where I got the Mattel information from. And they all have stands. So this one can be claimed with pink. Okay. And that's those. They're the 12-inch tall Barbies, like Barbies are. Okay. Number 14. And I have a tub full of those dolls underneath me here in different outfits. Okay. I'll put up a little glass. You know, got to bring at least one piece. Glass. This is Fostoria coin dot. It's going to be a start of $10. This has got the Liberty Bell and Jefferson on it. It's in great shape. 7.5 inches wide, 3.5 inches tall. And it does have a glow to it. See the green? So it is an older piece of glass. See, when did they make this one? They made this between 1958 and 1982. So I'm thinking the 1950s, they might have had more of the green to them, but, you know, they may all have a little glow to them. But this one does have a glow.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. And you can use them to make a trifle or, you know, put a salad in here, some potato salad, fruit salad. You could put some decorations in here for different seasons. Make a little assemblage inside of here for the 4th of July even would be kind of neat.
Well, next year we're going to be celebrating you know, is it going to be 250 years of America? Be great for 4th of July or President's Day.
Several things we're going to be celebrating. But that's number 14 for $10. Okay. Get my last item here. Okay. This one is an antique Watkins stock razor's manual. Number 15. This is what the front looks like. Got some cows, some sheep. Got pigs and horses. More cows behind here. Published by the J.R. Watkins Medical Company, Winona, Minnesota. Watkins Stock Tonic. To the thousands of friends who have been constant and successful feeders of Watkins Pabular Stock Food, we want to say that Watkins Stock Tonic contains exactly the same ingredients and is in fact the very same preparation. So there's a notation in here that the plant, they put in a new plant. See the picture of our plant on the inside of the back cover. This plant contains 5 acres of floor space, and the new 1907 edition will be used largely for the manufacturing of Watkins stock and poultry tonics. So the back cover, get that up so I can show you the picture of what they're talking about. Here's the building they're talking about. So it has all kinds of stuff in here. The horse. It has ingredients in the tonics. Gentian root, elecampane root, ginger root, sulfate of iron. Stimulate the whole system. Diuretics, juniper berries, salts of tartar, bicarbonate of sodas. These act directly upon the kidneys and are called diuretics. Laxatives, mandrake root, cascara sagrada, and sulfur. Worm destroyers, worm seed, erica nuts, pumpkin seed, sodium chloride. Yeah. So at least they tell, they're upfront with their ingredients.
Yeah.
Diseases of the horse, apoplexy, ascites, capped elbows, capped hocks, catarrh, which is cold in the head, colic, it tells you treatments of it. And it tells you like different things like classifications when they're considered sound, what that means. And then care of the cows. So it tells you everything about cows. Average weights of calves at different ages. At birth, 75 pounds. Let's go down 6 months is 350 pounds. 1 year is 650. Breaking the calf to drink. Diseases of cattle. I know it had a spot on chickens when you get back here. Let's see, pig profits. Then, let's see, sheep and their keep. Dividing the flock, diseases of sheep. It's kind of a how to do it. Poultry pointers. Watkins poultry tonic. Cute little chicken on there. And Watkins petrocarbo salve. Watkins veterinary ointment. Watkins barbed wire embrocation. Watkins veterinary lotion. And Watkins stock tonic. So they're talking a little bit about that on these pages. Why stock dipping is so popular. Any remedy that will rid stock of lice, mites, and disease germs is bound to be very popular with the stock raiser, especially so in view of state and government requirements compelling the owner to dip stock before shipping them out of the state. The name Watkins stands for the best of everything, and when applied to, leaves nothing more to be said or desired in the way of quality. Put up in airtight tin cans, handy and convenient to use. I wonder if anybody's seen the Watkins tin cans that had that in it. Anyway, it's a neat little book. Tells you about taking care of the stock and what they used on them. And that's number 15 for $10. And that's my last item of the sale.
All right. Thank you, Becky.
Okay.
And now I have another Duck Dynasty hat. This one says Rags to Riches. You see, it's all Carol Flowers hat. And this is made to be like this. A little,
Yeah.
tears on the end. And it says Duck Dynasty. It got a brown brim. This is how it looks.
It's a
on me.
distressed look.
Look, yes.
It's hard to think that you don't wear a hat on normal occasions every day, because we always see you here with a hat.
Yeah, I don't wear hats at all till I get on here. Maybe I should though. Huh? But
that one doesn't look too bad. I mean, the baseball cap looks nice. I don't know if I'd wear Duck Dynasty, but
yeah, but if
just
there's
my
no
preference.
interest in that, you can move it to the side.
And that one must be getting heavy.
Oh my goodness, yes. Well, we got one more week. We have a doll offer up $5. So here we have a Paris doll in the plastic. This is a little
can girl.
Yeah, can girl. So you see her big pink feathers on her head, and she's kicking the skirt up. She's got a pink skirt, wonderful, cool hair.
That one's fun.
The doll itself is like 6 inches tall. With the feathers and the container is 9 inches tall. You see the
I bet my
beautiful
mom's
laces
mother-in-law would have liked that one.
and the black ribbons around, the lace around.
Black with pink just makes such a nice statement, though. It's pretty together.
Yeah. Nothing's on the bottom. She got a little stand there also. There's no interest in this. You can move it to the side, and I'm going to keep that up. I'm going to show this also. Cool, neat doll here, where I'm not sure, but for some reason I'm thinking Italian, like a religious.
Yeah, me too.
And actually, she has. And so she has a little black
capes
cover, and on the inside there's like red. I mean, there's a rose of flowers. Not really flower, yeah, flowers on there, and this big, beautiful headpiece.
I was thinking also maybe Spain.
Yeah, Spain. That may be more it. Yeah.
What's the bottom of the below the white shirt?
With the skirt or right here? It's
no,
like a little flower.
Put it back further so we can see the whole thing. Because can't see below your hands or there we go.
That's her shoes.
Shoes and stockings and interesting.
So this is about 8 inches tall, but with a little headpiece, she is 10 inches tall. So it's like a 2-inch headpiece there. But if it's no, it's got a lovely, beautiful face. But if it's no interest in her, I can move it to the side. And that does it for all of the items we had tonight. And I'll bring John up if there's anything he would like to say before we go.
Well, I want to thank you and Becky for having me as your guest on the third Saturday of each month. Looking forward to it next year. And if I don't see you on one of my shows or in the chat room, I wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and a Happy New Year. May 2026 be a great year for you all. Thank you very much, and I will hope to see you all soon on the YouTube land.
All right. Thank you, John.
That
And
doll
yeah.
also might have been Russian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but that was very interesting. Okay, well, everybody, hopefully you guys will come and join me tomorrow at 10 p.m. Pacific time, 1 Eastern. I'll have Gina's Southern Siren Vintage on with Randy and I, and then on Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 Eastern, we're going to have Doggone Happy Jane join us. And I don't think I'm doing a Whatnot show that night, and we're not doing a Thursday show. And then, but Saturday's going to be all booked up with a drop sale on my channel, Aaron at 3 Pacific time, 6 Eastern. And I think we're having Tooch Man that next Saturday, right?
Yes.
And then on later that night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 Eastern, on Trisha's channel, Sandy and Otto. I'm going to be on there as well. So that'll be fun. And I get 4 days off. 4 days off to work on stuff around here. And I'll be invoicing after the sale here. And if anybody sees anything, though, and goes back and looks, and if there's anything else you'd like to claim, email one of, each of us. My email's right there on the below me, right there. If anybody needs that. And if you're looking for anything at all, just ask us. We may have it around here. I have a ton around me, so I've actually showed people the shelves that are full around me before. But anyway, and thank you, Aaron, for having me, and John for being here too.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for coming.
And John, I sent you that address.
Okay.
All right. So like I say, always at the end, I didn't put it in there. Always at the end, if you see something that has not been claimed and on a replay, please email me, Becky, and John, and let us know what you would like, and we would gladly get you down for that. I can put my email in the chat. So yes, I will be invoicing the end of the sale, and I've started. If you pay your invoice, your items will go out ASAP. The sales that I have coming up this week is I believe I will be on with Trish, Sandy and Otto, and Denise on Christmas Eve at some time. I think it's 4 p.m. Eastern, I think. And 4 or 5. That's one of those times.
Well, her show on Wednesday is at 4 Eastern.
4 Eastern. Okay, so it'll be at 4 o'clock. And then Saturday at 6 o'clock. No, Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, I will be on Trish's channel, Sandy and Otto, alongside with Sue Spezio and Angie's Oddities on A Picture Tells a Story, aka the Sue Spezio Show. And then Saturday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern with my lovely co-host Becky Vintage and More. And Tooch Man will be, this hat will be up for auction and big giant lots on my behalf. Then I will be on with Mark and Mike Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern with Toothman and Donna Maria. That rounds off the week for me next week. So I'm going to bring us all back up so we can all say, have a fantastic and wonderful night. Stay safe. Stay warm. If there's somebody you need to talk to, we're here for you.
Yes.
So yes, me, Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, Becky Vintage and more, and John, the troll
reseller.
will
Aaron
be
named it.
seeing you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Stay warm.
Good night.